So we are right here. Yeah. So hi everyone, this is Neha Duniwal. Welcome back to Vysh IAS, and today we are here again with part 2 of chapter number 5 of geography series. We were actually studying the geography class 12 NCERT, where we have covered all the 4 chapters and part 1 of chapter number 5. We are completing part 2 as well, which is a short part of chapter number 5. We have intentionally divided this chapter just for your sake, so that you don't get the burden of things and you get the clear picture of actually the chapter. Like, it has 2 parts. Yes, this chapter has 2 parts. You have to study this chapter. It's my suggestion to every one of you to study this chapter into 2 parts. It becomes easy to learn and understand as well. You get the clear picture of the chapter. Alright, and before starting, I would just like to tell you this thing that we Vysh IAS are available at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You can write us on Gmail as well, or you can contact us on WhatsApp. You can directly ping, and Vysh sir will be contacting you. He'll be answering you directly if you are a serious aspirant. Yeah, we don't answer spams. Alright. So, you know this thing, we have started these test PDF, subject-wise test PDF, which ended on 31st of Jan, but on a special request of students, because some were not able to join it, we have opened it again till mid of February, like by 15th or 14th of Feb. Near your Valentine's, so we have kept it till that day so that you can enroll. But it's my personal suggestion to every one of you to not wait and keep on testing the test series. Test yourself by joining the test series. Okay, you waste lot much of time, effort and money on searching for those expensive and highlighted test series. But it's my personal suggestions, stop testing the test series. Test yourself, join and enroll to these test series PDFs. They are highly beneficial. This is the best quality piece of Vysh IAS. Like, we have been known for these test PDFs. So without wasting your time, and why this is not coming for free, because if we are going to give everything for free, it becomes difficult for student to take us seriously, right? And we have been giving these lectures as well, you're free, but students are not watching. The one who are watching, they are in they are beneficial because they are completing their NCERTs like a cakewalk. It's not becoming difficult for them to start. Okay, so not giving lot much of lectures, that's your call. That's all your take. You study or not, that's your call. It's our suggestion to tell you. Okay, so you know this thing that we started with chapter number 5, minerals. We'll be starting from here, so do not get confused. I'm just giving the introduction so that you get to link this chapter. Without linking, this chapter will become a bit difficult. Okay, so we read about minerals, its type. We are already done with part 1. Okay, so do not get confused with this page number 1. Minerals, its type, its characteristics. So minerals, its type, let's revise it quickly so that you get to link it. Metallic and non-metallic, and when we talk about metallic, it comes under ferrous and non-ferrous, that is iron, manganese. And then we talk about this non-ferrous, then copper and bauxite. And when we talk about the non-metallic one, it comes under fuel category. Another non-metallic will be mica, limestone and graphites. Okay, so energy store resources, we are going to start from here today. And we already read about the conventional, non-conventional ones. We have done that in part 1 of chapter number 5. Okay. So you know this thing that mineral fuels are essential for generation of power required by agriculture, industry, transport and other sectors of the economy. What comes under mineral fuels? These are coal, petroleum, natural gas, this fossil fuels, natural gas, fossil fuels. Nuclear energy, minerals are conventional sources of energy. Conventional sources means which have been used since years. It's in conventional. Okay. The conventional sources are exhaustible resources. They are not unlimited. They are exhaustible. One day they will exhaust. We will be talking about the non-conventional as well, which are non-exhaustible. Okay, and non-conventional. They are not being used since years. Okay, so beginning with this, the energy resources, first we will be talking about the coal. So coal is one of the important mineral which is mainly used in the generation of thermal power. And iron ore, we already talked about this thing, that it been used in the iron ore thing. Okay, we already talked about this thing about the when we were studying the ferrous one, the iron one. There we talked about that wherever you will find the coal reserve, there you will be finding the iron ore mines. So let's switch to coal now. Okay, so generation of thermal power. So you know this thing, when we read about the coal, we'll be talking about rock sequence mainly of two geological ages, namely Gondwana and this tertiary deposits. About 80% of the coal deposits in India are bituminous type. There are types of coal. So one of them is bituminous type and is of non-coking grade. The most important Gondwana coal are basically found in the Damodar Valley. Again, we talk about this Damodar, Son and Godavari basins. We had already talked about that in previous lecture. They lie in the Jharkhand, Bengal coal belt. The important coal fields in the regions are Raniganj, Jharia, Bokaro, Giridih and Karanpura. Okay, so Jharia is the largest coal field, followed by Raniganj. The other river valleys associated with coal are Godavari, Mahanadi and Son. The most important coal mining centers are Singrauli in MP, part of Singrauli coal in UP, Korba in Chhattisgarh, Talcher and Rampur in Odisha, Chandavarda, Kampate, Bandeir in Maharashtra, Singrani in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. First you see this thing. We have already talked about the belt of iron. So this was iron belt. So okay, we have talked about this in chapter. You know this thing, what I am drawing actually? What is this? I am trying to draw map of India, the rough one. I'm bad at this, so kindly cooperate. Okay, so this is the thing. Here. So when we talk about the Gondwana coal, you will be finding those things here. So Odisha, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, all those things, all those areas, you will be covering it over here. Then let's talk about the tertiary coals. Tertiary coals basically occur in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya and Nagaland. It is extracted from the Dharangiri, Cherrapunji, Melong and Langring of Meghalaya, Makum, Jaipur, not Jaipur of Rajasthan, this is Jaipur of Assam, and Nazira in Upper Assam, Namchik, Namphuk of Arunachal Pradesh, Kalakot of Jammu Kashmir. Besides this, the brown coal and lignite occur in coastal area of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Gujarat and Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Then let's talk about the petroleum. Coal, you got it. Coal, when you talk about coal, what you have to remember it? 2-3 key points. Just remember the key points. Sorry. Just a second. Huh? So the key point for coal will be thermal power. Okay. Next will be Gondwana in tertiary. Gondwana, the area located. This, remember the valleys, the Jharkhand, other river valleys will be Arunachal and all this, Mahanadi, Godavari. And when we talk about tertiary coals, then remember the northeast section. Got it? First you have to create that box in your brain, that where you are. See, whenever, if any one of you is a traveler, what we do when we decide a source to destination, if I want to go from here to, let's suppose, Andhra Pradesh, I want to go to Telangana or Andhra Pradesh, okay? So what I'll do will be, I'll be drawing a map, I'm going for a road trip. So my source and destination will be Telangana and this Jaipur, Rajasthan, from where I belong. So Telangana I'm coming, from Jaipur I'm coming. So I will say Rajasthan and Telangana. There are a lot many districts in Telangana, there are a lot many districts in Rajasthan, but my source and destination will be Rajasthan and Telangana. So I'll be deciding my journey from there to there. In between, lot many areas are there. But for that, for my destination to get completed, for my journey to get completed, I need to decide the source and destination. Alright, so for that thing, if you want to learn coal, first you need to draw that map of coal. Yes, map of coal means like what actually pointers you are going to move around. For that, you need to understand that what is the purpose of being there in the coal thing. Okay, and excuse me. Okay, for that, first you need to see the where its purpose. So basically it's used in generation of thermal power, and then in which ages it has been found and the area of ages. So when we talk about Gondwana, just keep on moving around this iron belt, this vertical iron belt, like diagonal we have drawn. And when we talk about the tertiary coal, just keep on moving around the northeast section. So you get a clear picture of things like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Just give me a second please. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, tertiary coal in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya and Nagaland. Okay, then let's talk about the coal. You know this thing very well that when we talk about coal, so petroleum. So crude petroleum consists of hydrocarbon. When we talk about natural gas, you come to know that at the time of extraction of petroleum, the natural gas comes from there itself. Okay, so natural gas is extracted from there only. When this comes to the surface, from there we extract the natural gas. So crude oil consists of hydrocarbons of liquid and gaseous states varying in chemical composition, color and specific gravity. It is essential source of energy for all internal combustions. You know this thing, petroleum is required everywhere, even in cosmetics, aircrafts, railways, industry, synthetic rubber, synthetic fiber, medicines, vaselines, lubricants, wax soaps and cosmetics. Almost everywhere. Okay, crude petroleum occurs in, where does the crude petroleum occurs? Again, when we were talking about coal, we talk about its purpose, then its ages. So when we talk about this ages and all, we know this thing, it's been found from tertiary period, sedimentary rocks of tertiary period. Oil exploration and productions was systematically taken up after the Oil and Natural Gas Commission was, this Oil and Natural Gas Commission was set up in 1956. Till then, Digboy in Assam was the only producing, like till 1956, Assam was the only petroleum, this oil producing region. But the scenario changed after 1956. In recent year, a new oil deposit has been found in extreme western and eastern part of the country. Extreme western will be Rajasthan, extreme eastern will be this Meghalaya and all those things. Okay, Assam, sorry. Okay, in Assam, Digboy, Nahargati and Maureen. The major oil fields of Gujarat are Ankleshwar, Kilol, Mehsana, Navagam, Kosam, Lunis. Mumbai High, again, that is offshore area of Arabian Sea. Mumbai High, which lies in 160 km off Mumbai, was discovered in 1973 and commenced in 1976. Oil and natural gas have been found in exploratory wells of Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri basins in East Coast. Right now, I said the extreme west. That doesn't only mean like Gujarat and all. You have to just learn the sections, okay? Extreme east will be Assam and extreme west will be Gujarat, touching the Pakistan. Okay, then we talk about the natural gas. Natural gas, you know this thing, when the crude oil is brought to the surface, natural gas is extracted. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. It is used as fuel in power sector to generate electricity for heating purpose in industries, as raw material in chemical, petrochemical and fertilizer industry. With the expansion of gas industry infrastructure and local gas distribution network, natural gas is also emerging as a preferred transport fuel. You know this thing, now we are moving towards electronic vehicles and we are moving toward a clean source of energy, a better clean source of energy, that is CNGs and PNGs at home. India's major gas reserves are found in Mumbai High, you know this thing, and allied fields along the west coast are supplemented by the fields in the Cambay Basin. Along the east coast, that Assamban, new reserves of natural gas have been discovered in Krishna Godavari basins. So when we talk about east, just take the eastern sides of India. When we talk about west, just take the western. Do not stick to one state only. Okay, so these were the conventional sources of energy which has been used since years. When we talk about the non-conventional source of energy, you should be aware of this thing, that non-conventional source of energy will be something new, which has been discovered new. New doesn't mean like it has been discovered today only. New means the year back, like 5-10 years, okay, a decade, yeah. Fossil fuel sources like coal, petroleum, natural gas, nuclear gas are exhaustible one. They have an end one day. It takes years for them to redevelop. It's not like a crop. It does not have another crop. Okay. Sustainable energy sources are the only renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydrogeothermal and biomass. We know this thing that you must have read about ocean currents and all. We have been generating electricity from there as well. The thermal ones, the solar ones. In Rajasthan, the solar energy is being used in abundance. We have been doing excellently well in solar energy. We have huge plans. We have even Asia's largest plant. Okay, these energy sources are more exhaustive, equally distributed, and environmental friendly. The non-conventional energy sources provide more sustained, eco-friendly, cheaper after initial cost is taken care of. Okay, there's only one initial cost of it. Like if you install a solar plant, it takes lakhs of rupees, but the initial cost is high. After that, it becomes cheaper for lifetime. Yes, you can even sell those solar energies to government in reverse manner. Yes. You know this thing that nuclear energy has emerged as a viable source of energy recently. Important mineral used for generation of nuclear energy will be uranium and thorium, and uranium and thorium deposits occur in Dharwad rocks. But recently, uranium has been also discovered in other parts of India as well. Uranium deposits occur geographically. Uranium ores are known to occur in several locations along the Singhbum copper belt. It is also found in Udaipur, Alwar and Jhunjhunu districts. Recently it has been discovered of Rajasthan, Durg district of Chhattisgarh, Bhandara district of Maharashtra. Now can you link? We read about Bhandara in that coal as well, right? Iron as well. So link things in that manner. Once you read about Bhandara, so you will be able to link now. So for that I am telling you, start learning from lecture number 1. Just do not ignore it that okay, iron and manganese I have read. Okay, I have read and I'm done. No, learn it there as well. Learn it there and then. Yes, if you have read about Ratnagiri and all that, so that you can link them. Now this learning Bhandara in nuclear energy will become so easy for you because you have that in your brain that I have read about iron, coal there. Yes. Kullu districts of Himachal Pradesh, this is new. Thorium is mainly obtained from monazite and ilmenite in the beach sand along the coast of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. World richest monazite deposits occur in Palakkad and Kollam districts of Kerala near Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Mahanadi River Delta of Odisha. Again, we told about this thing that somewhere like it's been found from these what we call is beach sand. So where you will find the beach, like Odisha and all those only. You won't be finding beach in Rajasthan, right? So link things physiographically. Okay, you have to link them. It's very important to link things physiographically. Atomic Energy Commission was established in 1948. Progress could be made only after the establishment of Atomic Energy Institute at Trombay in 1954, which was renamed as Bhabha Atomic Research Center in 1967. So the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which you see today, was known to be Atomic Energy Institute at Trombay in 1954. It has been renamed in 1967, and before that, the first one was Atomic Energy Commission, which was established in 1948. Now, my question to every one of you is, what is the difference between committee and commission? Write it in the comment section below. Why I want every one of you to engage with us is that if you increase the engagement, you increase your activeness and your presence of mind to the lecture as well. Okay, so write it in the comment section below what actually you are liking and what you are disliking, what you want from us. Should I increase the speed? Should I decrease the speed? There is an option in YouTube as well. If you are getting to difficult, if you are getting it difficult to match with my speed of conversation, because I have to complete it for those students who are in early need of revisions. So if you find it too high, then reduce the speed. If you find it too slow, then make it 2x mode. But I would say this thing, the students who have been running their lecture in 2x mode, I have been through that phase. Your mind is not that super fast. Don't act like a super fast computer. Do not run. Understand, then you can run. Once you have read about it, once you have learned it, then you can run. Just do not try to be over smart with things. We are just finding an escape way. If you are making your 20 minutes which you have saved after listening to the lecture in 2x mode, which you have saved even ignoring the lecture, if you are making use of it, then it's worth it. What you are doing it, you are just saving 20 minutes. Okay, now I'll scroll my phone and reels. Total waste of time. Coming back, the important nuclear power projects are Tarapura, Maharashtra, Rawat Bhata near Kota in Rajasthan, Kalapakkam, Tamil Nadu, Narora, UP, Kaiga, Karnataka, Kakrapara, Gujarat. And what we are talking about is nuclear energy resources. Why you have to pay attention to it? There's a reason behind it. That is what? That is this. Yes. Moving further. Solar energy you must be knowing about very well. Solar energy. Just give me a second. My throat is paining. See, I can tell you one thing very well. If you want to find geography interesting, now, if you want to make it simple, just write the name of states. Then after one day, not after one day, then write it in a manner so that you can learn it. Maharashtra, Rajasthan, UP, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat. Then write the name of areas in that. That is the way to learn. What student is, okay, Kota, Rajasthan, Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. It becomes difficult to remember. Do not act like a supercomputer. That's all I can tell you. That okay, I'll read it and I'll no. I have been through that phase. We have been through that phase of student life. Whatever you are feeling that it's a wise decision to save your time, not listening to the lecture. I just want to know what beneficial work you are doing by saving your 20-30 minutes. Right? Solar energy. You know this thing, there's a two way to tap the solar energy. One is photovoltaic cell and another one is tapping solar energy by solar thermal technology. Okay. Then solar thermal technology have some relative advantage over all the other non-renewable energy sources. It is cost competitive, environmental friendly and easy to construct. Yes. Solar energy is 7% more effective than coal and oil based plants and 10% more effective than nuclear plants. It is generally used in appliances like heater, crop dryers and cookers. The western part of India has great potential for development of solar energy in Gujarat and Rajasthan. We have the potential as well and we have grabbed that potential at 2. It's like not completely, no, it's technology is being working on it. Not completely, but 2 is very good potential. We have utilized it. If you ever visit to Rajasthan, you will see that we have made wonderful use of solar energy. Yes, we have been using, and like in the colonies, when you move to the Jodhpur especially, there you will find much of like solar energy in everywhere. Solar plants everywhere. Solar these panels you will find at homes. Even hotels are running on it. Wide use has been made. Wind energy is wind energy, sorry. Wind energy is absolutely pollution free. Inexhaustible source of energy. Wind, the mechanism for energy conversion from blowing wind is simple. What is the mechanism? The kinetic energy, the energy by virtue of its being in motion, kinetic energy, okay, of wind through turbines is converted into electric energy. The permanent system, see why I am explaining this kinetic and all this, so that you can link those things. You can learn this thing. You need not to ratify the things, understand and then learn it, okay. Trade winds, westerly, seasonal winds like monsoon have been used in source of energy. Besides these, local winds, land and sea breezes can also be used to produce electricity. India already has started generating wind energy. In Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Karnataka, favorable conditions for wind energy exist. So there's a very big favorable conditions in Gujarat, Maharashtra and Karnataka, Rajasthan. Favorable conditions for wind energy exist. So we were talking about the conventional source of energy. There we have talked about those coal, petroleum and natural gas. They were exhaustible ones. And when we talk about these non-conventional ones, that is solar, wind, like solar we buy solar voltaic cells or like the solar thermal technology. Okay, wind energy is the non-exhaustible one. All the concept of kinetic energy is being used in that. So there we can use this thing. Then we talk about the tidal and wave energy. You must have read about the ocean currents. Infinite energy, okay. Ocean currents are storehouse of infinite energy. Since the beginning of 17th and 18th century, persistent efforts are being made to create more efficient source of energy. So we have moved towards tides. Tides, you know? No? Then you must have read about the those. Just go and scroll the lectures of Vysh IAS. There you will find it. Okay. Hence, India has great potential for development because we have the huge coastlines. Okay. Then geothermal energy. What is geothermal energy? Why I am calling it energy? Geothermal energy. Okay. So what does this geo means? Geo means earth. Thermal means using it, using the heat. Okay, so you know the what is lava and magma. When it's comes to the surface, magma, and when it's below the surface, it's lava. Okay, so when the magma from interior of earth comes out of the surface, tremendous heat is released. The heat energy can successfully tapped and converted to magma and lava. So below the earth it's lava. I must have said reverse. Okay, surface, tremendous heat is released. Just correct it. Okay, this heat energy can successfully be tapped and converted into electric energy. There we were tapping in wind one, kinetic energy. Here we are tapping the heat energy. Apart from this, hot water, gas, just do one thing, just read one chapter of chemistry, that is energy. You'll be able to link the non-conventional sources of energy very easily. Very easily. This energy is now considered to be the one of the key energy sources, which geothermal, because there's lot much of heat. You must have read about that V-shape division of earth interior of earth. You have read. Again, just go and watch the lectures. Lot many lectures have been available there. Hot spring and geysers, Himachal Pradesh, Manikarant. You will find that geysers of India geothermal energy plant has been commissioned in Manikarant in Himachal Pradesh, because there you can find these hot springs and geysers. Okay, natural geysers. Bioenergy. Bioenergy refers to the energy derived from those biological ones, this agriculture residues, municipal industrial wastes. Bioenergy is potential source of energy conversion. It is converted into electric energy, heat energy for gas and for cooking. It will also process the waste and garbage and produce energy. This will improve economic life of rural areas in developing countries, reducing environmental pollution, enhance self-reliance and reduce pressure on fuel wood. One such project converting municipal waste is Okhla in Delhi. There's this bioenergy. Okhla and Delhi have has created an example for the nation. Yes, they have set an example for the nation. Now we have talked about types of energy, we have talked about its classification, we have talked about conventional and non-conventional, we have talked about the exhaustible and non-exhaustible ones. Now we are talking about the human being using it, utilizing it. So wherever the utilization resources comes into picture, the foremost thing that comes into picture and is main and most important, it is its conservation. So we know this thing, that this is the challenge to use any resource in the sustainable manner. So we require the integration of quest for economic development with environmental concerns. So with the excavation, with the utilization of resources, there comes is conservation. Okay, traditional methods of resources are result into generating enormous quantity of waste as well as create other environmental problems. We know this thing. We human being has left nothing for the nation, like for a future generation. What nation? Hence, for sustainable development calls for protection of resources for future generation. This is an urgent need to conserve the resources because many are exhaustible one, and for the non-exhaustible one to convert into energy, to come into picture in a forefront manner, we need time for that. We need a future generation for that. So we have, that doesn't mean if there is a option available, we'll finish all the resources. That's not fair as well. That's not kind for human being. Okay, the alternative energy sources are like solar energy, wind wave, geothermal energy are the inexhaustible resources. There should be developed to replace the exhaustible resources. What we can move toward is reuse and recycling of metals. When we talk about these metallic mineral, we can move towards recycling it, and use of scrap is especially significant in metals like copper, lead, zinc. What we do is we waste lot many things. We lost much of metal. We can reuse it. Okay. Use of substitutes like scarce metal may also reduce their consumption. So instead of using that, we can move to the its substitute. Okay, export of strategic and scarce minerals must be reduced. We have been exporting it, strategic and scarce material, because that comes under our international relationships. That comes under international treaty. There we have to think about that as well. If you're not understanding what international treaties I've been talking about, just be connected with the Hindu lectures, which sir comes almost like once or twice in a day. not in a day. One lectures comes in 1 or 2 days, so be connected to that. He's not taking lot much of time. He's just trying to make things best quick as available for you people, okay? And so that the extensive reserve may be used for a longer time. So we when we talk about these things, we should be actually aware of what actually is going throughout the market. We have to think about our future generation as well. Whenever a resource comes into picture, we have to talk about its sustainability as well, because we are signatory to lot many treaties around the world. So we are a great part in the international arena. We are not that small country which does not have a say. So we have our huge contribution in the international market as well. So for that, apart leaving chapter and everything aside, just as a human being, you should be aware of these things, using resources in a sustainable manner. You started, do not think about that what will happen from a one person to start it. If you started, other will start it someday later, but your contribution will not go waste. Just remember this thing, okay? So once again, this test PDFs have been extended till mid-February. So enroll it as soon as possible. This will be of huge benefit to you. So this is my personal suggestion to every one of you. Just come and enroll it, okay? And be happy, study happily, leave all your tensions besides and enjoy the process. Come and join us at Vysh IAS. We'll make study fun for you people. Yes, and be connected to Vysh sir. He makes things in a very defined manner. He's been working hard since years in this field. So he has a huge and great experience, potential, everything. So be connected to him. Stay happy, stay kind. Just share these lectures with your friend as well. Watch it repeatedly so that you need not to read the books again and again and attempt the test. That's it from my side today. We have completed chapter number 5. We are about to complete this book as soon as possible. So take care of yourself. Thank you everyone. It's great connecting with every one of you. I'm just enjoying the student response. So just take care, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you so much.